Modifying lists. In order to create effective PowerPoint presentations, it is important to make your slides easy for the audience to read. One of the most common ways of doing this is to format the text as a bulleted or numbered list. In this lesson, you will learn how to modify existing bullets, change the bullet style, switch to a numbered list, remove bullets and numbers, and select symbols as bullets. By default, when you type text into a placeholder, a bullet will be placed at the beginning of each paragraph. This is called a bulleted list. If you want, you can modify a list by choosing a different bullet style or by switching to a numbered list. To modify the bullet style: 1. Select all text in an existing list. 2. On the Home tab, click the Bullets drop-down arrow. A menu of bullet options will appear. 3. Hover over each menu option to display a live preview of the bullet on the slide. 4. Select the desired bullet option. To modify a numbered list: 1. Select all text in an existing list. 2. On the Home tab, click the Numbering drop-down arrow. A menu of numbering options will appear. 3. Hover over each menu option to display a live preview of the list on the slide. 4. Select the desired numbering option. To change the starting number. By default, numbered lists count from the number 1. However, sometimes you may wish to start counting from a different number. For example, if the list is a continuation from a previous slide. 1. Select an existing numbered list. 2. On the Home tab, click the Bullets drop-down arrow. 3. From the drop-down menu, select Bullets and Numbering. A dialog box will appear. 4. In the Start At field, enter the desired starting number. 5. The list will update the numbering to begin with the new number. Modifying the list's appearance. Whether you're using a bulleted or numbered list, you may want to change the appearance by adjusting the size and color of the bullets or numbers. This can make your list stand out better, and it can also help it match the appearance of your presentation. To modify the size and color: 1. Select an existing bulleted list. 2. On the Home tab, click the Bullets drop-down arrow. 3. From the drop-down menu, select Bullets and Numbering. A dialog box will appear. 4. Set the bullet size using the Size field. 5. Click the Color drop-down box and select a color. 6. Click OK. The list will update to show the new size and color. Bullets. To use a picture as a bullet: 1. Select an existing bulleted list. 2. On the Home tab, click the Bullets drop-down arrow. 3. From the drop-down menu, select Bullets and Numbering. A dialog box will appear. 4. Click Picture on the Bulleted tab. The Picture Bullet dialog box will appear. 5. Select the desired picture and click OK. 6. The list will update to show the new bullets. You can also click Import to use one of your own pictures as a bullet. To use a symbol as a bullet: 1. Select an existing bulleted list. 2. On the Home tab, click the Bullets drop-down arrow. 3. From the drop-down menu, select Bullets and Numbering. A dialog box will appear. 4. Click Customize on the Bulleted tab. The Symbol dialog box will appear. 5. Click the Font drop-down box and select a font. The Wingdings and symbol fonts are good choices, as they have a large number of useful symbols. 6. Select the desired symbol. 7. Click OK. The symbol will now appear as the selected bullet option in the Bullets and Numbering dialog box. 8. Click OK again to apply the symbol to the list in the document. And line spacing. Indentation and line spacing are two important features that you can use to change the way text appears on a slide. In this lesson, you will learn how to indent text and modify the line spacing. When used in paragraphs, a first-line indent helps to set the paragraphs apart from one another. When used in bulleted or numbered lists, indents can change the level of each line to form a multi-level list. Line spacing is another tool that you can use to control how the text looks on the slide. It can be used to improve readability or to fit more lines on the slide. To indent using the Tab key. A quick way to indent is to use the Tab key. In a normal paragraph, this will create a first line indent, but if the paragraph is part of a bulleted or numbered list, the entire paragraph will be indented. 1. Place the insertion point at the very beginning of the paragraph you wish to indent. 2. Press the Tab key. The paragraph will now be indented. To use the indent commands. If you want to indent all of the lines in a paragraph, you can use the indent commands on the Home tab. For lists, the indent commands work the same way as the Tab key. 1. Select the text you wish to indent. 2. On the Home tab, click the Increase Indent command to increase the indent, or click the Decrease Indent command to decrease the indent. 3. The selected text will update to reflect the new indent. When you indent some of the lines in a bulleted or numbered list, it is called a multi-level list. Multi-level lists are useful if you want to create an outline or hierarchy. You may wish to choose a different bullet style for different levels of the list to make them stand out even more. Fine-tuning indents. Sometimes you may wish to fine-tune the indents and tabs in your presentation. You can do this by adjusting the indent markers and tab stops on the ruler. By default, the ruler is hidden, so you will first need to show the ruler. To show the ruler, 1. Select the View tab. 2. Click the Ruler checkbox in the Show or Hide group if it is not selected. The ruler will appear. Customizing bullet spacing. In Microsoft PowerPoint 2010, you can adjust the space between a bullet in a list and the text by using the first line indent marker. The ability to increase and decrease the indentation gives you control over the lists you use in a presentation and allows you to customize them to meet your needs. To change the bullet spacing. 1. Select the lines that you want to change. 2. On the ruler, drag the first line indent marker to the right or left. The bullet will move independently from the text. Line spacing. Microsoft PowerPoint 2010 allows you to adjust the amount of space between each line in a paragraph. You can reduce the line spacing to fit more lines on a slide, or you can increase it to improve readability. PowerPoint may automatically change the font size when you adjust the line spacing, so increasing the line spacing too much may cause the text to be too small. To format line spacing. 1. Select the text you want to format. 2. Click the line spacing command in the paragraph group on the Home tab. 3. Select the desired spacing option from the drop-down menu. If you want to adjust the line spacing with even more precision, select Line Spacing Options from the drop-down menu. The Paragraph dialog box will open, allowing you to fine-tune the line spacing and also adjust the paragraph spacing, which is the amount of spacing that is added before and after each paragraph. And shapes. There are many features and commands you can use in Microsoft PowerPoint 2010 to create visually appealing slides. 2 of these features are Word Art and Shapes. Word Art allows the user to create stylized text with effects such as textures, shadows, and outlines. It can be applied to text on any slide. You can also insert a variety of shapes such as rectangles, circles, lines, arrows, callouts, and stars. With Word Art, you can also transform the text to give it a wavy, slanted, or inflated look. In this lesson, you will learn how to apply Word Art styles and insert and modify shapes on a slide. To apply a Word Art style to text. A Word Art style will automatically apply several effects to your text at once. You can then refine the look of your text by adding or modifying text effects. 1. Select a text box or select some text inside of the text box. The Format tab will appear. 2. Click the Format tab. 3. In the Word Art Styles group, click the More drop-down arrow to view all of the available styles. 4. select the desired style preset to apply the style to your text. After you've applied a word art style, you can still modify the font or font color from the Home tab if desired. To add or modify text effects. 1. Select a text box or select some text inside of the text box. The Format tab will appear. 2. Click the Format tab. 3. Click the Text Effects command in the Word Art Styles group. A drop-down menu will appear showing the different effect categories. 4. Hover over an effect category. A drop-down menu will appear. You can hover the mouse over the different presets to see a live preview. 5. Select the desired effect preset. The effect will be applied to your text. If you want, you can combine several different effects. In the Word Art Styles group, you can also use the Text Fill and Text Outline drop-down boxes to modify the fill and outline color. Working with shapes and text boxes. PowerPoint's large shape collection allows you to organize and design the image you desire. While you may not need shapes in every presentation you create, they can add visual appeal. To insert a shape. 1. Select the Insert tab. 2. Click the Shapes command. 3. Select a shape from the drop-down menu. 4. Click and drag the mouse until the shape is of the desired size. 5. Release the mouse button. To resize a shape or text box. 1. Click on the shape to select it. 2. Click and drag one of the sizing handles on the corners and sides of the text box until it is of the desired size. 3. To rotate the shape, drag the green handle. 4. Some shapes also have one or more yellow handles that can be used to modify the shape. For example, with star shapes, you can adjust the length of the points. If you drag the sizing handles on any of the 4 corners, you will be able to change the height and width at the same time. The sizing handles on the top or bottom of the shape will only allow you to resize vertically, while the handles on the left and right sides will resize the shape horizontally.